Today we're going to be checking out Season 6 in Modern Warfare 2. I don't think it's a hot take to say that Season 6 is easily the best season that we've had in Modern Warfare 2 so far, and I don't know if I could say it's the best season in any of the Call of Duties that have had seasons yet, but it definitely is up there. When it comes to the Battle Pass and the weapons and the skins and everything in here, like, this is literally bundle level quality stuff inside of the Battle Pass. I mean, here, even in F1 of the Battle Pass, we have like this crypt gun that looks absolutely insane. We got this creepy clown skin and yeah, that's horrifying. Just overall, this Battle Pass is just, it's absolutely amazing this season. And then obviously we have the headlining skin, Spawn. Some of the younger viewers, you might not understand why this is such a big deal, or you might not even know who Spawn is, and if that's the case, please do some research. And furthermore, whenever you get some time, please go watch the OG movie. It is an absolute classic. Some of the slightly older folks like me might be even able to remember back when like Soul Calibur 2 first came out on the Xbox and the GameCube and the PlayStation, and they had that thing where like each platform had an exclusive fighter. GameCube, you had Zelda. PlayStation, you had Kratos. On Xbox, you had Spawn. I'm not sure which one was my favorite because, you know, I've always had that bit of Nintendo bias inside of me. But at the same time, man, Spawn is, well, he's Spawn. He's an absolute badass. They also introduced 4 new maps inside of Season 6, 2 of those being 6v6 maps, the other 2 of them being gunfight maps. The 2 6v6 maps are absolutely amazing. This first map that we're playing here, Koro Village, this is easily my favorite map of the 2, but the other one, La Casa, is also absolutely amazing. It's basically the one campaign mission where you're at that mansion and you're like going undercover to talk to Valeria. Except now in the multiplayer version, they turn the lights on, so instead of it taking place at night, it takes place during the day. Both of these maps actually flow very well, and the one thing that I love about Koro Village is there anything that you recognize about this map design? This is essentially the old school 3-lane design that we had from back in the day. Granted, it's not the 3-line design to like a T, but I mean, it's very close. This map flows so well in multiplayer matches. It doesn't matter if it's TDM, objective modes. I found that like domination flows very well on this map last night. Me and my mom hopped on, we were playing for a bit when the season first came out, and it flowed very well. Same thing goes for La Casa. Hardpoint on La Casa is actually one of my favorite modes to play on that map because one of the rotations for the hardpoint is actually in the swimming pool in the back, and it was so funny yesterday. I was literally just like swimming around in the back in the hardpoint, and I had like 6 guys that I took out just back to back. Needless to say, yeah, this season, I mean, I don't even know what to say about this season. Like, it's amazing. Between the Battle Pass, the new maps, and I didn't even get to use the new weapons yet, but I'm sure those are going to be amazing. We have the ISO 9mm, and I forget what the other one is called, but it's like a new, I think it's a bullpup rifle. I forget. I have to take another look at it. They also have an event that's going to be taking place in roughly 18 days from the time of me recording this. It's going to be like another one of the hunting events. Well, I assume it's going to be mainly taking place in Warzone. They might do some stuff in multiplayer, like normally they do like a mini event inside of multiplayer where you can complete some challenges, get some weapon blueprints and camos and stuff like that. I don't know necessarily what they're going to be doing in multiplayer, but I'm sure they're going to be doing another thing in Warzone where you can play as like the zombies or the ghosts or whatever, and you can be, you know, like fly around and have superpowers and stuff like that like they've done in previous years. And that isn't even to mention that we don't even know what the season reloaded update is gonna have yet, so obviously that's gonna bring even more maps, more weapons. It's just, man, this season, they knocked it out of the park. This year overall has been pretty decent when it comes to the seasons. Like, you think back to like Season 3, they had the whole Alejandro versus Valeria event, which that was actually a great season as well. Last season was pretty solid. Season 4 was, you know, that was a pretty good season overall. It was okay. The maps weren't the greatest in the world, but, you know, it was still a solid-ish season. Season 1, if I recall, wasn't too bad, and then Season 2 was one of those where it's like, yeah, you know, the Battle Pass was pretty good, like the Operator was pretty cool, but in terms of like 6v6 maps, I'm honestly blanking on what came out during that season, but, you know, from what I remember, you know, it wasn't a bad season. It kind of sucks in one way that they saved the best for last, given that this game only has like, what, another like month and a half at most on its life cycle before Modern Warfare 3 comes out, but at the same time, everything in Modern Warfare 2 is going to be transferring over to Modern Warfare 3, so I don't really see it as a loss. If anything, I just look at it as like, hey, they saved the best for last, and now all this stuff is going to carry over to Modern Warfare 3 aside from the map. So take that as you will. Obviously, none of the maps will be transferring to Modern Warfare 3, but I mean, like, all this stuff that we're going to be working towards, that we're going to be unlocking between the Battle Pass and the events and all the new weapons and stuff that they're dropping, like, all of that at the very least is going to be carrying over to Modern Warfare 3. At this point, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for the beta, which I believe the beta is going to be happening in, like, what, maybe a week or 2 from now? But you guys already know, as soon as the beta drops, I'm going to be making videos on that immediately. Day 1, we're going to be all over it, grinding out content. It's so crazy to see how far this channel has come since the beginning from of Modern Warfare 2 because obviously, you know, like the beta dropped for Modern Warfare 2, I made some videos on it, and then, you know, I've been like covering the game throughout the year. And I remember when this game first started, I believe last year at this time when the betas and stuff were happening, I had like maybe 300 to 500 subscribers, somewhere in there at most. And obviously we've like grown 5 times that size, and it seriously means the world to me. Like, thank you. Last year I remember I'd drop a video and it would get anywhere from like, I don't know, maybe 5 views, maybe 50 views, maybe a couple hundred if I was covering a trending topic. But I mean, that was like at most nights I was looking somewhere between like 5 to 50, and more like 5 to 30, let's be honest. And now this year, like, you know, there's people that actually like tune in on a nightly basis, they watch the videos, they comment, and it seriously means the world. It's so humbling seeing so many people come back on a nightly basis, seeing the same faces come through, seeing new faces come in. It's amazing. I love the opportunity that I've been given to build this community and build these relationships with you guys. So not to get too sappy here, but seriously, I wanted to thank you guys. It means the world to me, and I couldn't be happier. I've known ever since I was young that, like, you know, creating something is like what I always wanted to do. You know, I was always a very creative person, and then, you know, once YouTube came around, I always wanted to make YouTube videos, and then once it was possible with like AdSense and sponsorships and stuff to like actually do YouTube full time, I knew from that point forward, like, yes, I want to be a YouTuber. And the fact that I can like sit here and say like I achieved that dream is again, it's so humbling. Like, I literally don't even have words. But anyways, now we're about to check out La Casa, which again, this map is a lot of fun. This one flows pretty well. I don't know if it flows as well as Coral Village, and I do gotta say, like, you know, Coral Village is my favorite of the 2 new maps, but La Casa is also another very good map, specifically for objective game modes. It flows well during like TDM and drop zone and stuff like that, but like when you're going for the objectives in like hardpoint domination, that's where I feel like La Casa really shines with just how hectic things can get. I've been experimenting with some of the other weapons in the game because I have a bad habit of just like picking a couple of weapons and sticking to them, but I got this new setup that I got going on the M16, and I mean, it's working pretty well. It's a little slow on the pull in terms of like ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, so I definitely could speed it up a little bit. But if anybody wants to try that build out, go ahead. I might actually try to use it in this match. It's pretty good when you're like trying to like stick to the shadows and like, you know, not necessarily stay long range, but stay at that like medium range where you can like really pick them off and do your own thing. It's a pretty solid build that I got going. One tip is that I've also found SMGs work particularly best on this map, and if it's not SMGs, then like lighter ARs. Think like the AK-74U, the FAMAS, the SCAR. Other things like the STB and the Lockman 5.56, like you can use them on this map, but you're gonna have to make sure that you're really like pre-aiming the corners if you want to, you know, have any chance of success with those bigger weapons. I don't know why I ever slept on this thing, dude. This thing is so clean. If I remember correctly, back when the game first launched, like the M16 honestly wasn't that great in this game, so I'm assuming they might have buffed it at some point. I'm not really sure. Ah, come on, dude. How did I miss? How does the other team have a VTOL already? Like, the match literally just started. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying when you get into these public matches and literally nobody plays the objective. Like, dog, if you just want to go for kills, go play TDM. Like, I understand this isn't ranked, so I'm not expecting everybody to sweat, but at least make an effort to get the objectives. Is it that hard to wait here for literally just like 5 seconds to capture a flag? Like, I don't think it is, and you get more XP for it. I can't see. He was hiding in the corner. Oh my gosh, look at that. B and A are captured. My team actually playing the objective? Hello? I mean, they waited until the other team was halfway to victory, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I swear, it's like most players, they get into an objective mode, they go for, like, as many kills as possible, and then only when the game is halfway over do they realize, oh yeah, I should probably play the objective and actually try to help my team a little bit. Ooh, clean headshot. Why? Come on! It's the same guy! I'm not meant to get any kills. I'm not meant to win. I'm meant to die. You're coming down. I mean, I don't care what it takes. I don't care about getting kills anymore. My goal is to bring you down. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm just, ow. I don't understand how all of my rockets miss. Like, it's just, I don't understand. Thank you. I can die like 50 times at this point. Like, I literally don't care. As long as I bring this chopper down, I will be happy. Is it down yet? Well, the chopper came down, but the game didn't even give me a scrap assist. It literally, it went down. I didn't get any XP for it. I'm the one that shot so many rockets at it. Well, that game didn't go as planned. Yeah, I probably should have used like an SMG towards the end there, because like they started to really pick it up on the sweat. Like this dude and the other dude, the June guy, they were on a whole other level. And they started whipping out shotguns and Lockman subs. Dude, literally like 2 people left for my team. No wonder we got destroyed. But anyway, this is Season 6 of Modern Warfare 2. Easily the best season that this game has seen yet. I'm absolutely in love with the game right now. There's been a couple of updates with like new seasons or season reloadeds where I get on and I'm like, ah, really? And then I play for a bit and I'm like, yeah, back to shipment. But this one, I've literally been grinding these maps nonstop. Like, they're so much fun, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to grind out the Battle Pass, get to tier 100, and then at that point, I mean, this is the last season for MW2, so I'll be ready for MW3, and yeah, the beta's right around the corner. I'm so excited. It's Call of Duty season right now. I'm so excited. But anyway, as always, a massive shout out, thank you to all the Patrons and channel members, thank you to all of you in the low baller tier, and big shout out, thank you to all of you in the big baller tier, my last king, and Big Daddy Matty, and the biggest shout out, thank you to all of you in the G tier, run and mention little cheese girl. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.